Okay, we should be live, hopefully. Pretty sure there's always a delay between the stream, like what's being recorded and what's being broadcast. Not really sure why that is. I'm not sure if it's something to do with OBS or exactly what, but it seems to be at least like a 5 to 10 second delay, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick chill stream. Doing some meal prep right now, preparing for work this weekend. Work all night on weekends. I have some cats that are trying to jump up on me and jump up on the desk right now. Pretty sure he's gonna commit to that here in a second. So the whole desk and computer are probably about to shake a little bit because he's a bit of a chunky boy. So whenever he jumps up there, which I'm sure he's gonna end up doing at some point, because he's down in the floor and eyeballing it, and looks like he did it. Nope. Do not get on the computer. Here, let's compromise here. I'll move this and you can sit here. There you go. He's a very needy boy, one of my mini cats. And we have Riri, who's been down here harassing me as well. The other two are in the kitchen right now. I closed the door, and yeah, I don't think they're going to be making an appearance, though, but he might knock over my coffee if I'm not careful. But yeah, we're going to try to get into this unboxing, maybe talk a little bit about the anime, and just do a quick little stream here. I haven't ever did an unboxing on stream, I don't believe, so this will be something new. This anime, well, it's probably going to be the last anime I buy for a while. I've been in the process of scaling back my collecting, partly because just don't have the funds to do it. All these Japan trips, being in college, bills, some debt that I have that I'm trying to pay off. Bunch of things are coming into me not collecting as much as I used to. And one of the big things is with me hopefully moving to Japan. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with my collection because it's a very massive collection, and it would be incredibly expensive for me to move it over to Japan. And if I do not have a pretty big house in Japan, I would not be able to store my collections. So two of the collections that I'm probably going to sell off and downsize quite a bit of is the video game collection. Definitely going to work on scaling that back some. I might wait until it's close to like Christmas and try to sell off then, because it might be easier to sell off some of the stuff by then. And anime figures I'm going to get rid of. Probably going to get rid of quite a few of those. I'd like to cut that at least like in half. There's a lot of them that I'm for sure going to keep. My Pop-Up Parade figures, my Mega House Gal figures for Naruto, definitely going to keep those. Still would like to keep buying those as long as they release characters that I want. And eventually I could bring over some of those to Japan. For manga, right now I'm going to keep everything as far as like English and Japanese, but I might decide to sell off some of my English manga eventually, or the bulk of it. There's certain series that I for sure don't want to get rid of. It would be too hard to get those back if I wanted to. And some that have a close relationship with, like my first manga ever, Bleach Volume 22. It's like, even though I've replaced that with like a second volume, I don't think I'll ever want to get rid of like my original volume. Like, that's where my manga collecting journey began, so I don't really want to get rid of that. As far as anime, yeah, I'm not sure about anime yet. I might start selling that off as well. But anyway, we're going to get into this quick unboxing here. We have Hyakano, or no koto ga daisuki na hyakujin no kanojo. The 100 girlfriends that, how many reallys is that? Really, 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 no, it's really, really, really love you. I think it would just be 4 reallys, because it's die, 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 wait, die, 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 and then daisuki, so that would be love. So it's like really, 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 really love you. So yeah. This is the final volume, finally. Unfortunately, didn't get they never released a box for these, so that's kind of disappointing. So it's just a bunch of loose Blu-rays, but they did release with like the Amazon exclusive illustrations. So this is the final one. This is the MILF. I was really excited when the anime is like, a lot of the times, like your rom-com animes, they tease him getting with the MILF, but he actually got with the MILF, and that's incredibly rare for anime to actually commit to. So I was excited that he actually had the balls to do that, to go through with it, because they tease it quite a bit, honestly, but a lot of the times they never go through with it. So they actually went through with it, so that was very exciting. Now, if only they bring back Toleveru, and this is just me being delusional, but if they ever bring back Toleveru for like a third run, maybe he would actually finally commit and do the harem ending. So that would be cool, but I don't know. I don't know if Kentaro Yabuki, I'm not sure if he would want to come back for another Toleveru run. I believe he hinted at. I follow him on Twitter, and it doesn't seem like he posts as much anymore. He was posting very often whenever he had Ayakashi Triangle ongoing, but yeah, since Ayakashi Triangle ended, he just doesn't really post. I think he's enjoying life with like his wife and kids, which I can't blame him. It's like, I don't blame Kubo for doing that. I don't blame him for doing that. Whenever Oda finally ends One Piece, I hope he really enjoys his time off, because he's put way too much time into One Piece, and that's taken up over half of his life at this point. So yeah, that's crazy. I can't imagine doing that. But anyway, we have the 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. So it's 5 reallys. So they count the last die instead of, they count the last die and love. But anyway, we have this. I don't remember what actually came in these. I don't really feel like opening it right now. I might actually do like a dedicated video. I don't want to say soon, because it probably won't be soon, but at some point I might make a dedicated video showing off the collection, because like showing it off properly. Because we have here the rest of them. We have the volume 1 illustration, the volume 2 illustration, the volume 3 illustration. Again, I'm not even sure why I went ahead and got these. The volume 4 illustration, the volume 5 illustration, which I wish they would have went with her more voluptuous form. That would have been more ideal for me, because I like that form more. And then we have the MILF character. Now that I have them all on Blu-ray, I might actually start watching them on Blu-ray. That way I can watch them in not only in Japanese, but with the Japanese subtitles, because the good thing about Blu-rays is they're not like DVDs, because America and Japan, they have the same Blu-ray region coding. So anything that you buy from Japan or in Japanese that is Blu-ray will play on your English player or your PlayStation 4 or whatever plays Blu-rays that you may have. So you're able to watch Japanese Blu-rays on your stuff. Whereas with Japanese DVDs, some of them are region-free, but some of them aren't. So you need a region-free player of some sort in order to watch like your Japanese Blu-rays. I mean Blu-ray DVDs. But anyway, we have number 1. This was a really fun series. I was really enjoying watching it like weekly whenever it aired. It's one of the few examples of me enjoying the series enough to actually buy in Japanese, because this, not gonna lie, with shipping, this was very expensive. This was around, to get all 6 Blu-rays with the Amazon exclusive plus shipping, all of this was around $600, because each one was roughly about with like your shipping and the cost of the Blu-ray, the Amazon exclusive illustration, all of it was around $100, depending on the exchange rate at the time. Like there's some fluctuation, but at least like It's like more than $500, but less than $600. It's between the $500 and $600 range, depending on the exchange rate at the time. So, whenever you get into collecting Japanese Blu-rays, it's not a, it's not something you can do lightly. It's going to be very expensive to get into, and this is only the third. I think it's only the third Japanese, like, full Japanese anime that I've decided to like pre-order and buy. Um, every Blu-ray at a time as they was coming out. There was one more that I really wanted to buy. It was Megami no Cafe Terrace. I was really wanting to buy that, but they actually sold out of pre-orders before I was able to get them. So, and I tried finding them whenever I was like these last two Japan trips. I've tried to find them in Japan, like the Blu-rays or the DVDs, and I wasn't able to find them. I was also trying to find like Rent a Girlfriend. I was gonna buy like season 1, season 2, and possibly season 3 of that. Um, but unfortunately wasn't able to obtain those in Japan either. I think I was able to find like a volume here and there, but I was never able to find like bundles of them or all of them at the same time. So I don't want to just buy one, sit on it for possibly months to years, never be able to find the next. I could try Mandarake. That is a choice. Mandarake online, that would open my options more, but I don't know. That takes the thrill out of like one of the things about being a collector is the thrill of actually going out into the stores, especially in Japan. There's so many stores to shop at. Um, One of the thrills about collecting is going and seeing what you can find, seeing if you can obtain what you're looking for. Sure, there's the easy option. You can just buy it offline. You can probably, honestly, get a lot of them off eBay. I still buy a lot of Japanese manga off eBay. But Mandarake is definitely an option, and a lot of the main stores in Japan, like Toranora, Melon Books, a lot of those ship overseas, so you can just buy them that way as well. But yeah, we have all 6 finally. This is probably going to be the last unboxing for a while. I do not have anything else pre-ordered. That was my final pre-order coming in, was Blu-ray number 6. So I'm very excited. Done with that, done with pre-orders, thank God, because I was tired of being out at like $100 every month, whenever I could be using the money on other things like more Japan trips. But yeah, was excited to finish it off. Finished off Ikachi Triangle, which I do need to watch that. That's an anime that I actually dropped watching on Crunchyroll because the censorship basically made the show unwatchable. It wasn't as bad as, what's the name of that one? This like, dang, I am drawing a blank. I have it on Blu-ray, I think, because I watched it on Blu-ray. I got the home release, but it was one of those anime that was so incredibly censored that it was basically unwatchable, like on Crunchyroll. So, unfortunately, ended up buying all the Blu-rays for it. Got the box for it as well, and I'm really excited about it. Still haven't watched them though. Might actually work on that some now that I've caught up on anime that I've been watching and finished the one that I've been using for immersion. So I do need to find some more anime to watch. There's cats all over the place right now. But anyway, we've been live for a little bit now. They're doing some like construction or something outside. They're doing some yard card work or something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I need to check and see how much longer the food needs to cook. I have a bit more time for the food to cook, but I also need to get my Japanese study in for the days, so need to get started on that. That's gonna take at least a couple hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, and I might try to stream some next week if I have anything to talk about. So yeah, I will see you guys later.